Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've not done it already, please click the subscribe button and follow me across all my social media platforms. Links are in the description box below. Listen guys, I was doing a reaction video to the Multimedia for the Wilder versus Fury, a closer look breakdown. We've done the same thing for Anthony Joshua Usyk, and literally like whilst uploading that, this video came out. ESBC gameplay walkthrough and development update. Listen guys, I am gassed. I am genuinely gassed. Yeah, the fact that they're doing this, bruv. Listen, wait, like a lot of people have been messaging me saying, yo, when is this game gonna come out? Big man thing, I don't know fam. I'm not an insider, you know. I don't know anybody in I'm not an insider. I'm not an insider, yeah. So like hopefully it comes out very soon. And yeah man, let's get cracking to video. I'm just excited. Let's get started. ESPC gameplay will subscribe if you haven't subscribed, guys. Yeah, a lot of people are watching videos but don't subscribe. Yeah, big bad thing. Click that SUBSCRIBE button. Yeah, I had to think about that for a couple of minutes, but let's get cracking. Boom.
Hi everyone, it's Ash again at Steel City Interactive. This video is our July development update
English.
and a walkthrough of the gameplay. I know you've all been looking forward to seeing this, and we're really excited to show you where we've got to. So in this video we're going to take you through a number of in-fight mechanics. We're going to talk about our launch plans, and make sure you stick around till the end because we have a fighter reveal that we think you're going to like. I also want to say thank you to the boxers who agreed to be in this video. So whilst we were pleased with the feedback we
Lyndon
received
Arthur, Laura
from our March
Saccone,
gameplay
let's
footage,
go.
we knew there were still many items to fix and upgrade, and I'm delighted to show you the progress of that now. As you can see, there's been some significant improvements to our overall venue, lighting and crowd. So throughout the rest of this video you'll be able to see the actual controllers in each of the corners. We've put this in there just so that you can see the responsiveness
Bruv,
of
come
the
on, I'm not
fighters
Xbox
in
guy
the game. It's an area that we've put in a lot of effort because the responsiveness of the controls was incredibly important to our footwork system, and same with the punch control system. So putting all these aspects together, we needed it to flow. So here you'll be able to see exactly how responsive the fighters are, and we're incredibly happy with the results so far. Before we continue to the next phase, we'd just like to say that the referee is going to be replaced with the legendary Kenny Bayliss. So I'm sure you'll all be as pleased as we are that there'll be no more Mr. Generic referee.
Man like Kenny Bayliss with that eyes fam. You know them eyes fam, yeah?
So Ethan, our gameplay programmer, will take you through the fight mechanics. Please note that none of this is final as we continue to develop ESBC.
This guy sounds like a young Robbie boy. I don't know. Big him up though.
So the movement system is split into various states, allowing for full motion control, where
Let's
pushing
go,
the
bro.
analog stick all the way produces quick steps and halfway has smaller steps. But the transition is very seamless, and this is all part of our footwork system, allowing for angles to be created. However, it's all about the momentum of your fighter. Your fighter will shift their weight from one leg to the other. They won't just instantly float in the opposite direction. So we're really excited about this new feature that we've put into the movement system, and it's giving the player the ability to showboat and actually display some of the mannerisms that some of the marquee fighters will have. So if you've seen Roy Jones Jr. fight, I'm sure you're probably thinking now some of the things that you might be able to do with a fighter like Roy Jones Jr. or even Muhammad Ali. So it really opens up the possibilities. This feature is toggled by pressing up on the D-pad and moving the left stick around in the direction that you want to go. So what this does is it brings out the unique movements for the boxer. This is a combination of showboating and the odd feint within the movement. This is all part of the boxer's personality. Some boxers will have more feints in their loose movement, some boxers will have more of a showboating style.
I literally was calling this, yeah? Back to my video in March. Was it March? Well, the gameplay reaction, yeah? my criticism was that there weren't enough foot movement. It was very stiff on the foot. They were moving like it was like, how do I say it? Boxing is so much on your hands than it is on your feet, and sometimes if your feet are not in the correct position, it means that you're either susceptible for shots or you're going to be off balance when you're throwing those shots. So, like, are they going to have a default, like a standard stance, wide stance, foot feints, etc.? And I'm so happy that they like improve the foot movement, especially when you're going at angles, where you can have like a wide stance or a bit more in close up. So they can just walk up like this, legs closer towards each other, and just go like that, like a Mike Tyson. Or they could have a bit more of like an extended, how do I say it? Front from a certain angle. So when you're walking, they could be like this. They can extend their arms a bit more, a bit like David Haye, extend his arms a bit more like that, and then just go like bah, bah, like just some mad throws him, yeah. So I'm really happy that they did this, and it also so they can cut in at certain angles and leave at certain angles, like what Lyndon Arthur did there. He went in and then he pivoted his body to make it difficult for Lawrence Okolie to throw, and he pivoted his body that way, and like, you know the way there, he went a bit more wider, dragged him in, went a bit more side on. Yeah, I'm not a boxing coach, guys. Yeah, but like, I'm just going off my old fan brain. But great enhancement. Let's get cracking. Let's go.
You can see Lawrence Okolie feinting a punch, but then lands a nicely timed left hook. This is something that is toggled seamlessly, going from loose movement back into your normal stance, and vice versa. This is something building out for some of our marquee fighters in the game, but overall it adds another level of realism and tactics into the mix within Esports Boxing Club.
Movement, dodging punches, let's go.
Dodging punches will also be possible by flicking the left stick in the direction that you want to go. Combining this with time counters will be key. However, this isn't a case of just initiating a dodge when you realise a punch is coming. You have to anticipate the punch, learn your opponent's patterns and fight styles. Here you can see Lyndon Arthur dodging Lawrence Okolie's punches. However, if you do it too early, you could get yourself into trouble, so timing is key. Also,
that is so true. The way I'm really happy that they did this. So you throw so Lawrence Okolie will throw a specific hook. Lawrence Okolie would stand straight, throw a specific hook, but he can, instead of just like doing a Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, just duck like that, he can do a roll and then end up in a certain angle. It's easy if I stand up, but big man saying, like, we ain't got the facilities for that, big man. Anyway, yeah. So like, it's easier to do a roll and then pirouette on that one foot, because that means then you can hit to the body, hit to the head, or you can. It's more like a body shot for that skill, unless you are a good overhand writer. But let's go.
Dodges will look different depending on which fighter you select. The marquee fighters will have a different style.
Shoulder dodging.
Activating the loose movement modifier will also change how your dodge will look, as you can see here.
Not a fan of that.
Another move in the player's defensive arsenal is the ability to weave. This is activated by holding down the left trigger whilst moving the left stick in the direction you want to weave. So here you can see Lyndon Arthur dodging some of Lawrence Okolie's punches.
Okay.
It can also be used as a tactic off the ropes, and you can also block while you weave as well. Here you can see Lawrence Okolie hitting Lyndon Arthur with some counter shots, whilst Lyndon Arthur's throwing a lot of punches using a lot of stamina. It's clear to see here that Lawrence is playing a defensive game, trying to make Lyndon miss as much as possible so that he uses up all his stamina. This is because the stamina has a big impact in terms of punch resistance and the power of your own punch. In addition to being able to weave, players will also now be able to slip punches by pushing the left stick in the direction they want to perform the slip. This is a very quick and efficient way of dodging punches, adding to your defensive game.
Let's go. Blocking.
So the block system in
Blocking.
ESBC has two options.
Blocking.
Fully manual, which is 3 points on the
Hopefully
head,
they do
4
dead
points on
blocks.
the body, left, center, and right, that you can block by holding down the right trigger and moving the right stick. There's a semi-automatic mode as well, which will require you to block either the head or the body. We feel by having both of these options, players who want a deeper simulation
Like
can
that.
select the manual mode, whilst the players who prefer for a more arcade feel can select the semi-automatic mode instead.
Not a fan of that. It's a bit glitchy.
So we're pleased to confirm that players will be able to throw punches whilst blocking. Whilst these punches aren't as powerful as throwing a punch without blocking, it opens up another aspect of defense for the player. You can throw a jab and a straight whilst holding the block button and flicking the right stick, selecting the desired punch.
Combination punching.
So combinations play a very important role in ESBC. Each fighter has a
Yeah.
total of 42 punches, so you have to be able to put these together. Whether they're from your front foot, the back foot, where it's going from their head to the body,
Back.
or whether it's stepping away. So combining this together had to feel satisfying. It had to be seamless, where you're able to pick any punch you want,
I like
throw it
that.
from any angle you
I
want
like
to,
that. I
and put
like
together
that.
at least 2 different punches into a combination.
I like that. I like that. Let's go. Flash knockdowns. Oh, okay. I knocked that. Yeah.
So because flash knockdowns and one-punch knockouts exist in ESBC, you have to really pick your shots. You can't throw too wildly, and you can't leave yourself open, because if you do so, the game will punish you for not taking into account your opponent's playstyle. So right now we're working heavily on individual punches and custom movesets. Here you can see Lawrence Icolli throwing his jab, his right hook, his left hook, and it looks distinctively different to the other fighters in the game. So this is something we're focused on. We want to allow players to
Yeah.
pick and choose certain punches from different movesets to essentially create their own for their own fighters.
That is. I didn't think of that as a tactic, but I really appreciate the fact that they're doing that. For example, like, and this is their first test of the game, with their first game that they releases. So hopefully there's going to be upgrades like ESBC 2, 3, etc. But different people throw different punches and variations. Like Tyson Fury's version of a jab, he flicks it out like that. Like let me do it this way, yeah. So he flicks it out like that. But that thing's blocking the way. Alright, look, alright. What did this? I go boom. Yeah, he flocks out like that. Yeah, he just flicks it. Yeah, I flocks it. I also flicks it. Yeah. Whereas, Anthony Joshua would throw. His jabs might not be as like boom. His jabs might be just like boom, like just very like medium faintly, yeah, but straight like jabs, yeah, straight jabs or straight double jabs, yeah. And Mayweather's his one is a lot more like boom, yeah, boom, like powerful straight down the middle jabs. So I'm glad that they do different variations of punches as well. Some people like to throw the hook from like down, like back here, so they'll throw like bang. Like some people like to do it a lot more closer, a bit more like Canelo. He just goes straight to the body like that. So people have different variations of certain punches. Jab is particularly the one that a lot of people are very distinctive and very famous for. Lennox Lewis's jab is very different to a Tyson Fury's jab. Tyson Fury's jab is very different to a Sugar Ray Leonard's jab. You know the way there. So I'm glad that they do this variation. Let's go.
So I'm now going to talk about one of our main philosophies in the studio, which is innovation. One of the things we wanted to recreate in ESBC was the ability for a fighter to be dangerous even whilst they're hurt. You might want to rush in and try and finish them off, but as we all know, in boxing, one punch can change everything. So whilst we're talking about innovation, I want to take you through some of the career stats that we've introduced in ESBC. So this covers everything from health to stamina, conditioning, agility. We do have a couple of interesting stats that haven't really been done before in combat sports. So we have a discipline stat and we also have a confidence stat. Now, whilst this was a very UI driven part of the game, we've decided to start developing an interactive career hub. So I'd like to talk to you about our development journey and launch plans. We recently had some very exciting news regarding additional investment. This means additional resources to focus on areas we didn't think possible until after early access. Now, we did have plans to launch early access this summer. Because of the massive expansion of the game, the roster, the expectations, we have to make sure we do justice to the names, whether it's Muhammad Ali, Canelo Alvarez, or the upcoming reveal. We can't rush something that we know everybody is excited about, including us with our own high expectations. So what this means is the early access window for this summer won't happen. Now, I realise some of you will be disappointed by that. We also realise it's been 10 years since the last licensed boxing game, which has been frustrating for those of us who love boxing. That's the primary reason this studio was created. What we cannot do, and what we won't do, is rush for short-term success. That's not the kind of studio we are. We want to do this right. This is why we're not going to announce a launch window. The next announcement on this topic will be a specific release date. I'm hoping you can see the progress we've made in this gameplay video and the passion for what we're trying to achieve. I'm now going to hand you over to Todd Grisham, who has something he's been waiting to tell you about.
What's up, everybody? I am Todd Grisham, and I'm here in Sheffield, England at Steel City Interactive as we continue to build the greatest fight video game of all time, Esports Boxing Club. This is the 1024 scanning studio, 180 cameras, the most state-of-the-art equipment you can possibly find. You've seen the footage. You know how good it is. You've seen the fighters we've managed to sign, right? Terrence Crawford, Roy Jones Jr., Muhammad Ali, the list goes on and on. Canelo Alvarez, you know the names. But there's one that we've somehow managed to keep a secret. How? I do not know. But the secret is no more. I give you, ladies and gentlemen, this man.
And now, here is the former unified world champion and the current popular, undefeated, and reigning WBC ring and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Gypsy King, Tyson
Yo, that, wow, what an addition. Okay, interesting. Wow, why Tyson Fury, blood? Like, I like Tyson Fury as a fighter, but he's got under my skin so much that I'm not just excited. But you know what? I love somebody else to be Tyson Fury, yeah, and that'll be Muhammad Ali, and I'm gonna smash his. Listen, guys, don't gas me up. Don't gas me up. I can't wait for this game to come out. They've done the Xbox control, so oh my god, is it? Hold on, WBC ring box rec. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, guys. Like, I can't wait for this game to come out, guys. Like, this is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be a banger, yeah. I'm trying to get something set up in regards to just doing a certain stream. So yeah, I'm gonna have to study how to go about doing that, yeah, because this will be the first ever sort of stream they're having in and off the cameras. It's probably gonna be on Twitch. Well, we'll see, yeah. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button. Follow me across all my social media platforms. Subscribe, guys. Like this video, guys. That helps out a lot, okay? Well, thank you very much for tuning into this video. Peace, love, and prosperity, guys. And I'm going to catch you guys in a bit. Peace.